Here's the thing that a lot of women won't tell you, but I will. When you're desiring more, when you are getting clear on who it is you want to become or the life you want to co create with the divine creator, it's not enough to have the vision, although that's beautiful. You need to feel worthy of actually having it. So I remember years ago when I was in the midst of my biggest pain and I was going through my trifecta of trauma and a ton of anxiety and insecurities and unworthiness. I started to allow myself to dream and I envisioned what I wanted my life to look like, and I imagined that someday I would turn my pain into purpose. But one of the biggest missing factors was my self worth and the fact that because of all my pain, I didn't believe I was worthy of having that kind of life. So it was kind of like I was allowing myself to finally play and imagine again, but I didn't believe I could do it or that I was worthy of it. And where so much of my deep healing work came into play and assisted me was in starting to build the confidence and the self worth in that future identity based on joy and pleasure and dreamy life versus the identity that had been built solely on pain and anxiety and insecurities. I needed to shift from the beliefs that life was just a struggle and I'm not worthy of anything better to the belief that it can be dreamy and I do deserve it. This not only shifted the way I saw myself and the thoughts that I had every single day, but it naturally shifted the actions I took. And so I started putting myself in better situations, walking into better rooms, investing in myself, hiring the mentor, booking the ticket, going after certifications or trainings, or hitting launch on my first blog. If I had stayed in the pain based identity, I would have never taken the action towards the things that I wanted. And it was in the actual action that then I could continue reinforcing that confidence and building up that new identity, continuing to work on my self worth, because as we know, every single new level comes with new mindset gremlins or feelings like maybe I don't deserve this. So it was the constant practice, but I knew how to handle it and I had my repeatable process that I kept using. But I feel like there really just has to come a time in your life where you realize you're done surviving and you're done settling for what you've been settling for, and you're committed to creating the new beliefs, creating the new identity, creating the new life. And when you're at that point, I've got the tools, I've got the support, I'd love to mentor you, and I'd love to help you do this with a lot more ease and a lot more flow and get there faster.